Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Fandom Fights. I'm your host, Tim Bracala, joined tonight by the Starsky to my Hutch, the Apple to my Orange, and the Peter 2 to my Peter 3. Nick, welcome to the program. How you doing? They print it on shirts now. I don't give a shit anymore.
Great. Doing well, Tim. I was going to comment on how tame your intro was. You were just like, hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode. And then you lost control real fast.
Yeah, I did.
But I'm excited to be here. Thank you for having me.
Cool. We got Jack, Pinchuk, and Brannon Dunlap going up against each other. Both guys with wins on their record. Looking to get another one on their Jack, I believe, 1-2, looking to get up to that 500. And Brannon 1-1, trying to get over the 500 into the winners brackets there. So, Nick, what do you think of the matchup?
I'm excited that two pretty evenly matched guys in terms of like accuracy and records and stuff like that. Yeah, both we've seen both play. Just I don't think we've seen both play quite a lot. So there's actually still a lot to uncover about both these two players here in Fandom.
Absolutely, and so we will go talk to them right now in the promos.
Listen up, Jack Pinchuk is not a sub 500 player. He's a lot better than that, and he's going to prove it tonight. The whole mantra of the Kingsman this year is say less, do more. So we're not going to have many words here. We're just going to let our actions do the talking, all right?
All right.
There's my man.
Hey, everyone. What is up? Super happy to be back in the Fandom Arena for the year 2022. I'm playing Jack. He's part of the Kingsmen. I am not currently part of any faction, but I don't think that makes me any less of a competitor. In fact, I think running solo is a good thing. Or maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, this is going to be a fun match, guys. I'm super excited to play. Let's get it on.
All right, Nick, those promos were not enough time to make a wheel backstage, but what did you think about them?
They were lovely. Both people seem ready to go, yet cordial. I'm excited to just see some knowledge on display. Would you like me to talk a little bit longer while you continue to do the things you're doing? Or
why don't you explain the rules to round number 1?
That's a good... Okay, I'll do that right now then. The rules of round number 1 are going to work like this. Each player will get 10 questions in the realm of 10 random fandom categories. You'll have 15 seconds to write your answer down. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which case you will reveal your answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer will be worth 1 point apiece. Should any player get all 10 questions correct, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Any questions as we get into round number 1?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Then let's get started. Nick, what's the first question?
All right, your first question will come in the category of YA. Which YA film features a character teaching... I'm going to start over. Which YA film features a character taking a large zip line through the city after winning a game?
This is what you would do after you won a fandom match, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, makes sense.
Through the city.
Yep.
Dressed.
Makes sense to me. 5,
Dressed
4,
like Spider-Man.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Brannon.
Divergent.
And Jack.
I also said Divergent.
Can I just see your board, Jack? Sorry.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, that is correct. All right, gentlemen, your next question is in Marvel. Who plays the Juggernaut in X-Men: The Last Stand? A little known fact, I don't know if a lot of Fandom Fights players know this, so I just want to share with them. This actually is Thomas Scully's favorite Fandom movie. Him and I were on call one night, and he just sat there and explained to me how much he loved the movie. It's nice to have
a little heart gesture.
Every movie needs love.
to every movie needs
Even The Last Stand.
pens down. So yay, Scully. Let's go to Jack
Vinnie Jones, I believe.
and Brannon.
Vinnie Jones.
You believe correct. That is correct. 2-2.
All right, your third question will come in the category of the Wizarding World. Name both characters from the first Fantastic Beasts film who joined Grindelwald's side at the end of the Crimes of Grindelwald.
got another story for you. I don't know if a lot of players know about this, but actually one night I was on call with Thomas Scully. He also told me this was not his favorite Fandom movie, but his favorite Wizarding World movie. He loves it, gushes over it. It's one of his favorites.
I said what I said. Every movie needs love.
More.
This one, not so much. I could probably.
One. Pens down, Brandon. Let's start with you.
Queenie Goldstein and Credence Barebone.
And Jack.
I said Queenie and Credence.
A little bit of flexing with those last names there. Yeah, that's correct. 3-3. Good job, guys. As we get into your next question, which is in DC. In Batman Returns, what government position does Oswald Cobblepot run for? Okay, so you're never going to believe this. But one night, he and Scully were on call together, and he said he loved deep cut studying this movie specifically. It's one of his favorites. Why is there just a string of bat?
Dude, poor Scully.
Welcome to Fandom, Tim.
What? That's down. Let's start with Jack.
I don't know, Mayor?
And Brannon.
That is correct. He's running for mayor.
Both remain perfect. 4-4. What is next, Nick?
Your next question will come in the category of Fandom quotes. Which Star Trek film features the quote, "She brought me closer to humanity than I ever thought possible, and for a time I was tempted by her offer"?
Oh, that was really funny. I don't know why Scully's backstage saying he hates us all. I'm the one who definitely was picking on him, but oh man.
I helped.
That's fair. That's fair.
But we were all laughing at him.
That's true.
5-4. It's all bullshit. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brannon.
I think this is going to be my first miss, guys. Star Trek 09.
And Jack.
First Contact?
First Contact is correct.
Oh, what?
Jack remains perfect. 5-4.
Good job, Jack.
Thank you.
We get to the next question, which is in the MCU. Your question. Who directed Black Widow? All seriousness, I actually do like this movie.
I do too. Yeah, it's fine. It's like,
And I think so does Scully, as he's saying backstage. Him and I actually have talked about this before. I don't think it's great, but I actually dig it. I think the action's really well done.
I'd probably put it somewhere like in the middle, maybe like just at the top of the lower half.
One. Pens down. I agree. Jack, we will start with you.
I think her name's Kate Shortland.
And Brannon.
I didn't have it at all.
Kate Shortland is correct, and even
Whoa.
spelled Kate correctly.
Nice.
So that is correct. What is next, Nick?
Your next question will come in the category of James Bond. And the question is, which member of Madeline's family did Safin kill when she was a child in No Time to Die? I'm struggling today.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't like the Billie Eilish song, so I think we should write our own. It should probably be like, No Time to Die.
No, put it to the tune of like the Madonna one and be like,
5,
no,
4,
time to die.
2,
Time to die.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Brannon first.
I believe it was her mother.
And Jack.
Her mother.
Both are correct. All right, guys. Your next question is in the category of Alien versus Predator. Your question. What is the profession of Danny Glover's character, Mike, in Predator 2? This is a bad movie.
I think it's fine.
I like the last 20 minutes. I think
Yeah.
everything before that is boring. 5,
I think I've decided on which one I like least of all of them.
1. Pens down. I bet I can guess. Let's go to Jack
He's a cop.
and Brannon.
Nope, nothing.
Cop is correct. What's next, Nick?
Your penultimate question will come in the category of Mission Impossible. Which member of the team in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol believes he is the reason Ethan's wife is dead?
So I know you, and this is what I think. I think you think the first one is the worst one.
The first Predator?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. I thought were going to be weird and say you didn't like that one.
No, actually, I like that one just fine.
So the fourth one then?
No.
Is 3 your least favorite?
Are we just talking Predator or like the whole?
Yeah, that's what I thought we were talking about. 5.
Well, I thought we were talking the whole category.
All right, that's going to be Jack's first repeat.
I hate the question again. Which member of the team in Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol believes he is the reason Ethan's wife is dead?
So overall, the entire Alien versus Predator series.
Overall, it's
Alien Resurrection.
How specific do you need us to be?
We need
the name of the person.
First and last, or just last?
First or last.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. One or the other.
5.
3. I'm trying to make sure it's not asked again.
1. Pens down. Brannon, let's go to you.
I know the actor who played him, but that probably doesn't count. Jeremy Renner.
And Jack.
Yeah, I think his character's name is Brant.
His character's name is Brant, so we can't
What?
that. So, Jack,
gosh.
1 question away from a perfect round. If Jack gets this question, he will be getting a perfect round. The category is Pixar. And the question is, name 2 Pixar films to feature voice actor Richard Kind. Did you look? Are you good? Can you?
No, we shouldn't. We should talk about things that aren't related to.
Peter 1, 2, or 3.
It's also related to Peter 3.
Peter 3. We do not ask about that film. 5.
Brandon, can we just make sure we see both your hands?
Yeah, sorry.
There you
2,
go.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Brannon first.
Can't even realize who that is, so I just picked 2 random ones, Inside Out and Up.
And Jack.
I couldn't think of who it was, so I said Cars and Cars 2.
That is a perfect round for Jack Pinchuk. We can accept A Bug's Life, Cars, Cars 2, Toy Story 3, and Inside Out.
Wow,
So,
good job. I got one right.
To Jack, he joins the perfect round club, and we will be giving him a bonus question to him, only to him. So, Jack, you do not need to use your board for this question. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, your question. What actor has starred in the films Alien Resurrection, Star Trek Nemesis, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them?
Whoa. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Ron Perlman.
That is correct.
What?
For the true perfect round.
Are you kidding me?
Ron
No, that was it.
is
That was it.
Correct answer. So just throwing an answer out there at the last second, getting the perfect round. Nick, we have a score of Jack with 11 to Brandon's 5. Is that what you have?
That is what I have, Tim.
Yeah, what a great match so far. Both players playing really well. So let's get into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring up the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they have to keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. Unless you check the multiple choice, then it will be worth only 1. Jack, you have 2 repeats remaining. Brandon, you have all 3, and you both have your challenges intact. Any questions, gentlemen?
No?
Okay, the categories on the wheel today are as follows. MCU, Fandom Quotes, Wizarding World, Scores and Soundtracks, Mission Impossible, YA, Middle Earth, and Planet of the Apes. So, Jack, you are in the lead. Would you like to spin first or defer to Brannon?
Jack, I think we can. We have a good lead. I think we should defer because this is a good wheel for us.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Okay.
All right. So this is going to be the spin for Brannon. Brannon, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Your first spin is in. And it lands on the Wizarding World. Would you like to
I'll
keep
take
that?
it.
All right, taking the Wizarding World. Nick, you want to go ahead and give Brandon his questions in the Wizarding World?
Sure. Brandon, are you prepared for your questions in the category of the Wizarding World?
As much as I can be.
Great. Your first question. Which Wizarding World film was the first where the first time we see Harry, he is not at Privet Drive, home of the Dursleys?
Goblet of Fire.
That's correct for 2 points.
My wife is being attacked right now. Jesus.
Right, your
Sorry.
second question. Your second question.
Go ahead.
Your second question, Brandon. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, it is revealed that who wrote the messages in blood on the walls of Hogwarts?
Ginny Weasley.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. In how many Wizarding World films does Rupert Grint appear as Ron Weasley?
No, that's not a trick question. 8.
That is correct.
Wait, did he show up in Fantastic Beasts? No, that's like 70 is 44.
All right, Brandon, your penultimate question. Why does Dumbledore award Neville 10 points to give Gryffindor the House Cup at the end of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone?
Because he stood up to his friends, Harry, Ron, and Hermione.
That is correct. We can accept that for 2 points. And your final question. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Aberforth Dumbledore appears in the battle to repel what kind of creatures from attacking Hogwarts?
Ooh, I'm going to do multiple choice.
Okay. Is it A, Dementors, B, spiders, C, giants, D, ghosts?
I don't believe he had the Patronus, so I'm going to go with Giants.
That is incorrect. Jack
Okay.
checks for a 1 point steal. Is it A, Dementors, B, spiders, C, giants, D, ghosts?
A. Dementors.
That is correct for a 1 point steal.
I'm so sorry. The puppy is being ridiculous, and I was trying to keep it hidden. So, all right. With that, Brandon going 8 for 10, getting his total up to 13. With that steal, Jack is up to 12. Is that what you have?
Yep.
Okay, so we are going to bring back the wheel and Mr. Scully for
Good
Jack's
steal, man. Good steal.
Thanks.
Jack, your first spin is in. And it lands on YA. Would you like to keep it or spin again?
What do you think, Jack?
There's categories I'm better in. If I
Yeah,
spin it
this
again.
is a pretty good wheel. I'd say you're pretty. I'd say it's worth the risk to spin again.
Yeah, we'll spin again then.
Okay. This is going to be what you're stuck with. It lands on MCU.
Perfect.
All right, perfect.
All right, go multiple choice if you need to. Play it safe if need be. Keep that confidence up. All right, you're doing great.
Thanks.
All right. The confidence is that of a certain Loyola team that Thomas Scully loves so much. Let's get it going. He's sorry. You're follow Thomas Scully on Twitter. It's a treat. Guys, Mr. Jack, got your questions in the category of MCU. Are you ready?
Yeah, as ready as I'll ever be.
All right, your first question. Which MCU film features a villain destroying his own lab before escaping the first attack from the main hero?
I'll go multiple choice on this one.
Okay, your options are Captain America, the First Avenger, B, Spider-Man Far From Home, C, Captain Marvel, or D, Spider-Man Homecoming.
A.
A, Captain America, the First Avenger is correct. So Jack ties as we get into your next question. How is Ego related to Peter in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
He is his father.
That is correct for 2 points. Your third question. Who plays Odin in the MCU?
That would be Sir Anthony Hopkins.
That is correct for 2 points. Your fourth question. In Avengers Age of Ultron, who was stopping Ultron from accessing nuclear codes at the Nexus?
Wasn't it Jarvis?
It was Jarvis. That is correct for 2 points. And your final question in the category of the MCU. In Black Panther, besides the vibranium, what does Killmonger take from the museum in the opening scene? His opening scene, I'm sorry.
How specific?
We will take a general answer.
A mask.
That is correct for 2 points. So Jack gets his total up to 21 to Brannon's 13. Is that what you have, Nick?
Correct.
All right, we're going to get into the betting round now. Here's how it's going to work. We are going to say a category. Then the players are going to have to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If they get the question right, they will gain those points. If they get the question wrong, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we run out of questions. So are there any questions from the competitors?
No.
No, sir.
Someone's very excited for the betting round. So we are going to get into it right now with your first category, which is the category of Marvel. All right, let's get bets, starting with Brannon.
2.
And Jack.
0.
Okay, your question in Marvel. Which Marvel title character has the last name Nachios? Sounds delicious.
Yeah, it does.
Every time I hear this name, I'm like, ooh, I could go for some nachos. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jack who bet 0.
True story. My family had nachos tonight. Electra.
And Brannon.
I really want the nachos now. Thanks, guys. Electra.
That is correct. So Brannon gets his total up to 15 to Jack's 21. What's the next category, Nick?
The next category is the Wizarding World.
Let's get bets, starting with Jack.
2.
And Brannon.
I bet 3 this time.
You can only bet up to 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. 2 then. Sorry. I thought there was 3.
That's fine. Okay.
2.
So 2 from both players. What is the category or the question, Nick? Sorry.
The question in the category of the Wizarding World is, what part of Ron's body does Sirius injure in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban? And we'll take a somewhat general answer.
Somewhat general?
Somewhat general answer.
It would actually have to be general somewhat, but
General answer.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, general answer. There we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We will start with Brannon.
Oh, I think I'm wrong now. Now that I think about it, I put his leg.
And Jack.
I also said his leg.
And you both would be correct.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was the ankle. When I wrote that, I'm like, oh, crap.
All right. So Brannon gets his points up to 17, Jack up to 23. So we have a 6-point game going into the third question. Your category for this question is going to be Disney animation. All right. Let's get bets, starting with Brannon.
I went with 3. Just kidding. 2.
Okay. Yeah.
1.
All right. Here's the question. The characters Tweedledee and Tweedledum can be found in which Disney animated film? What's up, Nick?
Hanging. Got some thoughts running through my head, but I'll leave them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Brannon.
Alice in Wonderland.
And Jack.
Alice in Wonderland.
And your winner, Jack Pinchuk. The answer was Alice in Wonderland. Nick, what'd you think of that match? That was nuts.
You want to know why I'm freaking out? And I'm gonna give myself a little brag at the moment.
Yeah,
they're up before this day. there were two people by the names of Nick Tuig and Thomas Scully who have had a 100% accurate, perfect game in Fandom fights. You can add Jack Pinchuk to that list because he didn't miss a goddamn question. That's insane. Brannon played fantastic. Honestly, like Brannon played a game that probably wins him most matches.
19 points.
There just was no stopping Jack today. Jack, I don't know what happened, what got into that man. He must have really hated like losing twice because I don't know if he plans on ever doing it again. Jack Pinchuk just went from he just became someone that everyone should be watching this season. That was
absolutely joins the perfect round and the perfect bonus question perfect round club. Like you said,
questions, including the bonus question round 1, 2. He like didn't even know. That's why this is so crazy. He was just like, I don't know, Cars 2.
But he also, like you said, joins the perfect game club. It's won by few people, and that's awesome that he was able to do it tonight. So we are going to start post-match interviews. Nick, why don't you take those over, starting with Brannon?
Brandon, as I said, my friend, you played fantastic. I just don't think there was anything you could do against a guy who's not going to miss a question.
Once he got 11, like I don't know, Juggernauts came through, and I got Wizarding World. I'm like, okay, cool, I can make up some ground with that, which I did. Then he got MCU and just shut that out. So
yeah, man, no, like I said, you played great.
Thank you.
There's nothing you can do. We'll definitely have you back. Is there anyone you want to play that's out there in the ethos?
I really like. I know I just played him, but I'd love to play Jack again. That was a lot of fun, despite me losing. He did a great job, man. So all props to him.
I mean,
this is all fun, guys.
Yeah, dude, not to talk about myself anymore because I hate it. But the last time this happened, Thomas Scully played a perfect game against me, and then I came back and played a perfect game against Thomas Scully.
So circle of life, man.
Who knows? Maybe history repeating itself.
Could be.
I would love to see it, and we'll definitely see you in the future. Great job today.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you very much.
Sir, as we bring in the man of the hour.
Yeah, the man of the hour and the guy who's shaking his head back there. Listen, we have to listen to shit all the time. You calm down, sir.
It was a compliment.
I know, but you didn't have to say it like that.
Brandon was like, I want to play Jack again. And I was like, when has this happened before? Jack, dude, what have you been? What's been in the water? What are you drinking lately? Like, tell us your secret.
I don't know, but I just got COVID again, so maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know.
I doubt it, but that being said, you clearly have put in some work since we saw you last season. You didn't miss a question, man. Like I said, you joined a club that contains the three of us, me, Scully, and you. We're the only ones who've ever played a perfect game. How are you feeling?
I'm shaking. Yeah, no, that's it. I'm really not really sure how I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of shaking. So I'm a little tired. Maybe, I don't know. I'm tired. Shoot.
That's fair. Scully, how do you feel about Jack's performance today?
If you've looked at Jack's letterbox at all in the last 4 months, man's been working his ass off. Every category, every week, every day. He's crushing it. It's unbelievable. I knew coming into this match that he was going to show us the kind of player he was meant to be. Did I think he was going to pull off what only you and I had done before? No. But he just cemented himself as a major player in this season of Fandom. Every single person, myself, Joe, Holtzman, Albert, everyone should be on notice for Jack Pinchuk. And this is, I'm shook too. I mean, this was unbelievable. He got, I think the biggest thing there was he got that Wizarding World steal. I think that really brought the momentum. He really brought the momentum back into his camp because Brannon got a category he put on the wheel. He ran the first 4, and then that last question, Jack was able to steal it, get the momentum going into his round 2. And that just kept his confidence up. And that's the biggest thing that we're trying to have with the Kingsmen this season is have confidence that you know what you've studied, have the confidence to shoot for 2 in those cases. So Jack, he was unbelievable today. Nothing much else to say other than that.
Couldn't agree more. We will end it there. But Jack, I think I could speak for everyone when we look forward to seeing you again real soon. It's going to be great, man. Great job today. Tim, put a bow on it.
Yeah, this was nuts. I was not expecting a match like this when we got into it. Not to say that these guys aren't great players. They are. Like we said, Brannon, 19 points in a match is something that, many people can't get up there. He says he had luck when he got Wizarding World. I think he's just really good at this game, and he showed. He had a great round 3. I think he hit every question in round 3 as well as Jack. But Jack's game with, I forgot about the steal in there. It's nuts. We don't see something like this often. And so not to put him on a pedestal like you guys are doing, like, watch out the rest of the season. I don't want to do that. Don't want to give the guy a fright, but I do want to say this is something that doesn't happen very often. So when it does happen, it's really, really cool to be a part of. So this was awesome. So thank you to Jack and Scully and Brannon. Thank you to Maggie and my dog who were rolling around making me laugh and embarrass myself during the match. And thank you to Nick for writing the match. So we will see you guys real soon with the next one. Thank you so much. Until next time. Bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.